Welcome back to Outside View Scandals, where today we're diving into one of the most controversial topics of our time. And no, it's not politics or celebrity drama. Today we're talking about pineapple pizza. Yeah, that slice of sweet and savory scandal that has somehow divided the world as fiercely as any political issue. Now, you may think pineapple pizza is just an innocent topping choice. But let me tell you, this pizza's history is steeped in controversy. Who could imagine that something as simple as a slice of fruit could spark debates at family dinners, turn friends into enemies and create online wars? Oh yeah, it's a juicy scandal in more ways than one. To start, let's look back at a time before pineapple pizza existed. It was a simpler era. Pizza was pizza. Sauce, cheese, maybe some pepperoni or mushrooms if you were feeling fancy. The Italians, of course, were horrified by the mere thought of anything but the classic margherita. And then came the Canadians. Yes, you heard me right. The Canadians. Greetings. They are known for their politeness, their maple syrup, their hockey, and apparently their rogue pizza toppings. Enter Sam Panopoulos, a Greek-Canadian restaurateur. In 1962, Sam was experimenting with pizza toppings in his humble restaurant in Ontario. And in a moment of what some would call culinary genius and others would call utter madness, he decided to throw some canned pineapple on a pizza. Yeah, canned pineapple. A key detail that for some reason only adds to the outrage. Can you imagine the first bite? Sweet, tangy pineapple mingling with savory cheese and tomato sauce. It was the culinary equivalent of mixing oil and water or wearing socks with sandals. And yet, to Sam's surprise, people liked it. Or at least, they didn't immediately riot. In fact, it became a hit. And thus, Hawaiian pizza was born, not in Hawaii, mind you, but in the heartland of Canada. Still stumbling over it. A country known for its respectability and politeness had just unleashed chaos onto the world. And now, if you think about it, the naming of this pizza as Hawaiian was the first twist of irony in the scandal. After all, Hawaii had nothing to do with it. But Canadian canned pineapple pizza doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, does it? So they went with Hawaiian because tropical vibes? Well, fast forward a few decades and pineapple pizza had become an international sensation and quite possibly the world's most divisive food. People either loved it or considered it an abomination. Italy, the birthplace of pizza, was particularly offended. Imagine the horror of an Italian chef pouring his heart and soul into perfecting his margherita, only to see this fruity imposter parading as pizza. It was as if someone had slapped a Mona Lisa sticker onto a paint-by-numbers canvas and called it art. Some Italian chefs have even declared pineapple pizza to be the ultimate culinary insult. They claim it's disrespectful to the very foundation of pizza, an affront to tradition, a betrayal of flavor principles. And yet it persists. Every year, millions of people willingly order Hawaiian pizza, as if to say, yes, I know this is controversial, and I embrace it. Of course, it didn't take long for pineapple pizza to infiltrate pop culture. It's become a meme, a punchline, a subject of endless debate online. Social media is awash with heated arguments where people passionately declare their stance for or against pineapple on pizza. And it's almost become a personality test. Are you pro-pineapple or anti-pineapple? Forget politics, this is the real divide. And some people have gone so far as to say that pineapple pizza is a food crime. Imagine that, a food crime. There are actual criminals out there, and yet people are here waging war over a fruit on pizza. And in fact, some world leaders have weighed in on this issue. Yeah, that's right. Politicians have actually been asked to declare their stance on pineapple pizza. The president of Iceland once joked about banning it altogether. And yes, it's that serious, folks. And here's where things get even more ironic. Despite all the hate, pineapple pizza is still one of the top-selling pizza types in many countries. Apparently, people just can't resist the rebellious allure of putting a tropical fruit on what's essentially a warm melted cheese pie. It's like they are daring the food gods to strike them down. And now, if you're wondering where I stand in all of this, well, after all the jokes, all the irony, all the scandal, I have a confession to make. I actually like pineapple pizza. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I think the sweetness complements the saltiness and the juiciness adds something unique. I know, it's shocking. But isn't that the greatest scandal of all? And if you still want to see another video, the next one is right here in the end screen.